Welcome to our Beginner Pilates series, day 5. Today we're going to start, as we do with all of our Pilates classes, with our A, B, C, our alignment, our breathing and our core. So bring your feet together, turn your toes out at 10 to 2, take your heels with it, your feet are now hip distance apart, lift your toes, roll them down onto the floor one at a time. Push the weight through the balls of the feet, the pinky toes and the heels. Put a wee bend in your knee so that your knee sits over your ankle. Come up to this pelvis, this bucket of water, and we want to make sure that that bucket of water is level. No water tipping out the front or tipping out the back. You can pop your hand on your belly and on your back, tip that forward and back until you can level that bucket, level the pelvis, point the tailbone down between the heels. Our bottom rib faces down towards our pelvis. We lock our shoulders back onto our ribs. So we've got shoulders over our ribs, over our pelvis, over our knees, over our ankles. And then we stack our ears on top of the shoulders, our invisible grapefruit under our chin, and a string making you super tall at the top. Then we'll take a big breath in, all the way into the belly, spreading those ribs, as deep a breath as you can. One more, and then we're going to think about our core muscles, the muscles that we would pull in a wee bit if we were putting on a super tight pair of jeans, and just keep that wee bit of engagement, pulling the belly button through to the spine, and just holding a wee bit of engagement on there, not too much, don't pull the zip all the way up, the zip's about 30%, so you've just got a wee bit of engagement on all of these core muscles that sit around here like an apron. So now that we're nice and aligned, we've took a big deep lateral breath and we've got our core engaged. We're going to start mobilising the joints from the top of the head. We're just going to roll the shoulders all the way back, keeping that wee bend in the knee, pushing through all 3 points of the feet, rolling the shoulders all the way back, warming up that upper body, getting all those joints nice and warm, ready to move, and then let your hands sit at your side, take a breath in. Exhale and just drop as far down the side as you can without pushing the hip out to get further. Keep your torso nice and centred, keep those core muscles engaged, and if you can, take the hand over the head to increase the stretch a wee bit. You can still keep your hands out your side, all the way over, all the way back. One more. One, take a breath in. Exhale, drop it forward, forward, forward. And then pull it all the way back. Breathe in, drop it forward, forward, forward. Exhale, pull it all the way back. So don't worry if you don't get to your toes. You might get to here because that's the length that your hamstrings and your glutes have got. That's fine. Everybody's different. That's what's great about us. All the way forward, all the way back. Just as low as you can. Keeping that wee bend in the knee, keeping the shoulders back, all the way back to the top, and then we're just rolling that knee out. Warming up these hip joints. We use our hips loads in Pilates, so we'll make sure that joint moves nice and easily. Shoulders back, belly button in. Don't let the hip roll and the whole body turn when you do your hip circles. It's fine for a wee circle. A wee circle or a big circle. 3, 2, 1. Feet under the hips. Take the hands up, drop the shoulders, take a breath in. Big squat, big swing, all the way down. Oh, we're warming up every joint with this one. Big squat, big swing. One more. One, then just give the feet a wee pedal, stretching out the feet, warming up the ankles for 3, 2, 1. Let's get into our moves for today. Bring yourself to the end of our mat. And we're going to start with our roll down that we've done in lots of our sessions before. So the feet are under the hips, the shoulders are back, the belly button's in, tailbone tucked under. Imagine you're standing against an invisible wall and you're going to take a breath in. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest, round the shoulders, tuck the belly button, and we are peeling our spine off the wall, one vertebrae at a time, until we get as low as we can go, and then we're going to take a breath in and roll it all the way back up. back onto that wall. Breath in. Don't make the mistake of bending your knees to get your hands further to the floor to make you feel that this stretch goes further. Because if this is as low as I can go with just that wee bend in my knee, if I bend my knees to get my hands to the floor, it's not giving me anything extra here through the back of the body. So just keep that wee soft bend in the knee. Go as low as your body will allow, but don't force it to go further than it wants to. And then tuck the belly button down to the shoulders. When you get to the bottom on this one, just let it hang here. We're just going to sink into it. That exhale lets the body relax. Don't let the knees lock back. Keep that wee bend in the knee. And just melt your chest forward. And we're going to walk it out to a plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to walk your hands forward. You can bend your knees and let your knees hit the floor if you want. Walk all the way out to a plank. The hands are under the shoulders and you've got a straight line from the back of the head to the tailbone. So let me chat to you about planks. You can take a wee rest and watch this if you want. Your plank, your hands are right under your shoulders, your grapefruit's under your chin, your belly button is engaged, and we're keeping a straight line from the back of the head all the way to the tailbone, back to the heels. So our plank is here. It's going to be harder if you've got your feet together, so you're only on 3 points. Easier if your feet are wider. And what we want to avoid is the hips dropping down here or the bum piking up in the air. We want to keep a nice straight line from the back of the head to the tailbone. Imagine there's a line of fire. Come stand at this height. A line of fire running down this mat. And what we're doing is just keeping that body off of the line of fire. Now you can drop down to your knees and take it to what we call a ski slope plank. From here. So I'm on my knees. It's easier, but it's still challenging for my abs and my shoulders. Keeping that straight line from the back of the head to the back of the knees. Again, I'm not letting my abs collapse and I'm not pushing my bum up in the air. I'm keeping it in that nice ski slope plank. So there's options for everybody, and you can even bring the knees in a wee bit closer. And we've got the knees, as you can see, just a tiny wee bit back from the hips. Core is still completely engaged. So let's take it to our plank. Choose your own adventure. Do you want to go from toes, from knees in a ski slope, or from knees with just your knees a wee bit back from the hips in all fours? So take it up to your plank. Take a breath. Keep breathing, keep pushing that floor away. Don't collapse in at the shoulders or the hips. Push up high and wide at the shoulders, hold it here. You can drop down to that ski slope plank at any point. A plank is one of the absolute best things you can do to make your body stronger. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down to the knees, take the feet together. Exhale, push your bum all the way back, walk your hands all the way out. Let the head hit the floor. Gently, let your head hit the floor gently. Be careful how rapidly you let your head hit the floor. Let your head rest on the floor. Big stretch. Walk the hands as far away as they'll go. Sink your bum as far back as you can. And then roll yourself all the way back up. We're going to take it down to a side bend, to one of my favourite Pilates moves. So bring yourself down onto your right hip. From here, we're going to make a V with the legs. So the heels sit in line with your bum. You can put your heels and your bum on the back of your mat so that you know that they're in line. And you've got a nice deep V in the legs so that the legs, the knees are stacked, and we've got that nice V shape in the legs that are going to anchor us to the floor. So we're going to stack our feet, stack our knees, stack our hips, bring ourselves round onto our side. You can go from the hand, so your arm is straight. As you can see, it's not directly under my shoulder, it's just a wee tad away. So you can go from here, or you can make it easier by coming down onto your elbow. The move is going to be the same, just because you're a wee bit further away from the floor on the hand makes it a wee bit harder. If you're on your elbow, keep the elbow directly under the shoulder. Don't let it tuck in under the body or be away out here. Keep the elbow straight under the shoulder, or you can go from the hand. From here, elbow or hand, shoulders back, we're looking straight ahead, belly button's pulled in, tailbone's tucked under, hips are stacked, knees are stacked, feet are stacked. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, we glide the hips up from the floor, taking the hand all the way over the head. Exhale, bring it back down with me. You can make this easier by keeping the hand on the floor and lifting, lowering the hips from here, or even lay that hand on top. It is hardest when you glide that hand all the way over the top, so let's try that. Go from the hand to the elbow, shoulders back, grapefruit under the chin, belly button in, tailbone tucked under, take a breath in. Exhale, all the way up and over in that side bend, all the way back down. Breath all the way up in that side bend, all the way back down. Remember, you can lay that hand on top. We're trying to make an arch under the waist when you lift it up. Don't let your body collapse forward. Keep that shoulder back, keep looking straight ahead. Using every muscle on this one. Remember, you can be on the hand, or you can be down here on the elbow. Up and over. So make sure the hand goes over the head and not in front of the face. So we're taking it up and over, making a nice straight line from this hand all the way back through the body. Let's go for one more. One, all the way up and over. Rest it back down. Good job. From here, let yourself come right down onto your side. And we're going to take our hand and rest our head in our hand. Straighten these legs out. So we've got a nice straight line, so we're completely on our side. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked, feet are stacked. Use this hand here at the front. This is us inside lying. You're supporting your head with your hand. You can, if you want, straighten your arm out and rest your head on your arm, or you can keep it here supported in your arm. Belly button in, tailbone tucked under, grapefruit under the chin, same alignment, even though we're lying down. Take that hand to the front to give you a wee bit more stability. Take a breath in, exhale, and we're just going to lift and lower that leg. Point the toes, and be aware that your body doesn't roll back the way or roll forward. Keep yourself stacked. Imagine there's a pane of glass right down the front of your body. Imagine you're lying, for whatever strange reason, directly in front of a mirror. So you really need to keep that core engaged to keep this balance through the body. You can make this harder by lying that hand on top. Lifting and lowering. Point that toe. If you need a wee bit of extra balance, this bottom leg, tuck it in at the back like a stabiliser. So that's going to stop you from rolling back, and it's going to give you a wee bit of something to lean on. Really point that toe, lengthen that leg, keep the abs pulled in, keep the tailbone tucked under, shoulders low, grapefruit under the chin. 3, 2. Wow, good job. That burns out down that leg, doesn't it? From here, take a breath, push yourself back to the top, wee spin on your bum, round to the other side, because what we do on one side, we're going to do on the other. Now, when we do things on the right side and then we change it to the left, we call this unilateral training if you're only using one side. When you use only one side, when you get to the second side, it's not always going to feel the same. Sometimes you're going to have much better balance or much better strength or much better control on either the right or the left. So it's perfectly normal for the two sides to feel different. So let's set up our side bend. Stack your knees, stack your feet, stack your hips, shoulders back. You can go from the hand or the elbow. You might want to go from the hand on one side and the elbow on the other. It is perfectly okay to make the sides different. Shoulders back, lift that waist, take a breath in, exhale all the way up and over in that side bend. We are gliding. Breath out with that hand all the way over the head. Think mermaid vibes. All the way up and over. We're moving slowly, deliberately, in a controlled motion, making the body as long as we can. And what we don't want to do with a side bend is and power off the floor. It is a glide from the floor. Whether you're going from the elbow or whether you're going from the hand, all the way up and over. Remember, you can let this hand, this top arm, stay down to decrease how much the body lengthens. Take a breath. One more side bend. All the way up. All the way back. Good job. Drop that down into our side line, straighten out the body. Again, you're going to find more balance on one side than the other. Take the hand onto the back of the head, or you can lie all the way down. Keep the tailbone tucked under, keep the belly button in. Shoulders back, looking straight ahead, take a breath. Lift and lower that leg. Point those toes and keep yourself completely on your side. Using your breath. Good. Keep the abs pulled in. Keep the tailbone tucked under. We're really using the abs here to keep us balanced. Remember, you can put that hand on top if you want to make it a wee bit harder. And you can also tuck that bottom leg in if you need a wee bit of a stabiliser. You might need a stabiliser on one side and not need it on the other. You're always going to have one side stronger than the other. Keeping the shoulders back and down, grapefruit under the chin, belly button in, tailbone tucked under. Point that toe. Oh, the burn! All the way down that leg. Good job. I'm going to stay with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Roll it round onto your belly. We're going to put our hands under our shoulders and push ourselves back to all fours. Feet together. Take the knees wide and just sit yourself back in that child's pose. Exhale, walk the hands out and sink as far into it as you can. Don't worry if your bum doesn't come all the way back on to your heels. Mine doesn't. And just sink into it as far as you can, stretching the arms out. Let the head gently graze onto the mat. Exhale. Big exhale, relaxes the body, lets you melt into that stretch. Then hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, take it to all fours, take a big breath in. Pull the belly button up, drop the head. Exhale, drop the belly button, lift the head. And just roll through that cat-cow. We're releasing off the glutes, lower back and the shoulders. Roll it through that cat-cow and then roll yourself all the way up to kneeling. Tuck the tailbone under, keep your shoulders back, take a breath in. Pull your elbows back and down, relax your shoulders, open out that chest in that cactus stretch. Exhale, breath, round it out as if you're hugging a beach ball. Round the back, round the belly. Pull the shoulder blades apart, hug that beach ball, take a breath in. All the way back to the cactus. Exhale, round. All the way back. One more. Beach ball. One more cactus. Then take the hands back under the shoulders. We're in 4 points of a square. Tuck your toes under at the back. We're going to take a breath in. Exhale, push your bum to the ceiling. We're going to take it up to down dog. So exhale as you push your bum to the ceiling. The hands push into the mat and you sink in, lifting your bum up. You've got a wee bend in your knee. The wee bend in your knee is going to get you a better stretch in your back, and you just exhale, let your head fall so that your ears are next to your biceps. Exhale and let the hamstrings melt. If your heels hit the floor, brilliant. If your heels don't hit the floor, also brilliant. Exhale and think about where you feel this stretch. Where does it feel good? Where does it feel challenging? And just exhale into it. You can bend your knees lots, or you can bend your knees just a tiny wee bit with your heels on the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale and let's pull the hands and the feet, walk them together. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. You're in that nice wee forward fold. Take a breath in. Exhale, reverse your swan dive, arms all the way back to the top. Give it a wee shake for 3, 2, 1. 5 days of beginner Pilates done. I'll see you soon on Zoom.